Hi, this video is going to be the learner persona for Project 2. In our project, we have identified two stakeholders. One is the facilitator of the Child Development Associate or CDA training and seminar, and the second is the actual participants who will be participating in the training. This first video is going to be about the current facilitator, and we're going to dig a little deeper into who this person is and how we could support them. So for the first step in our learning persona, we really spent some time trying to discover who the current facilitator is. Some information that we do have is that I, Michaela Martinez, am the lead facilitator of the CDA, our Child Development Associate training for Mile High Early Learning. I've been in this position for 3 years, and I've designed the hybrid in-person online system that we use. So the actual training, I am the designer of the training. Prior to joining Mile High, I've held other positions in the field of early childhood education that involve adult education. So I'm really comfortable with moving adults through training experiences. I'm also comfortable with the content knowledge around the CDA training since I'm the person who designed it. However, I have little or no experience facilitating online learning. And a piece of what we are doing is actually taking our training that is currently a hybrid and moving it so that it is completely online. For immersion, I think it's really important to note that since I am the primary educator in this training, I have a high level of control over what the training covers. But as we undergo the process of moving to a fully online format, it's really important that I maintain the quality of our current training and course. We get a lot of positive feedback about what it is that we're doing, and people tend to really learn a lot and enjoy their time in the training. So it's really important that we maintain the growth that we are currently experiencing, and that we continue to increase our profitability. This training is paid for by outside community members to participate in, which ultimately leads to a credential in the field of early childhood education. As we move to a fully online experience, my role is drastically changing. Previously, this course was a hybrid where we met once a week face-to-face, and then there were some online components, but really it was just mostly access to materials and a place to submit assignments, meaning that there wasn't a whole lot of learning that was taking place online. This change, this moving from a hybrid format to completely online, means that there is currently a performance gap between our current program and what it would look like, as well as a knowledge gap on my own part as the facilitator. How am I going to be able to move from this face-to-face with a lot of role-playing and interpersonal discussion to a fully online approach? This particular gap has not impacted my daily performance yet, because the training will not be moving online until January. However, losing this face-to-face and this relationship building that occurs during this time is an area of concern. So it is clear that in my particular case, I would benefit from support from those with more experience in online teaching. There are numerous ways that I can actually seek out this support, or my organization could seek out support. One possibility is that I take a class to learn about techniques and best practices in online teaching. This actually may be the most comprehensive, but it's also possible that the cost-benefit ratio would not justify it. A less expensive route might be seeking out job aids, such as books and guides, to help me with facilitating online learning. However, this also might be time-consuming and fail to answer all of my questions about what it really means to be an online facilitator. I think the last thing that could be a potential help is to utilize a professional network, reaching out to educators who could support me as almost like a professional learning community are coaching and mentoring. I do think that there are a lot of possibilities that we can end up going with that would fit the learner's needs. It's helpful in this particular case that I am the learner, so I am able to put myself in the learner's shoes. However, taking this information and also keeping in consideration our second stakeholder, which is the participants who will actually be coming to me to receive information, is going to really support us in whatever project solution we come up with for our overall project. Thanks.